Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you how we can solve the CTF challenge in the Blue Room. So in the Blue Room itself, there are actually 5 tasks. I will not share with you how you can do from task 1 to task 4. You can go through yourself, but I will share with you task 5, how you can find the flags once you have successfully access to the system. So if you are ready, let's get into it. So first, make sure that you have started your machine. So once you have started your machine, next thing you need to do is to turn on your VPN. So as you can see here, my VPN is already turned on. Once you see this, it means that your VPN has successfully connected. So if you don't know how you can actually connect using VPN, you can click on this icon here. There's instructions over here. You just follow the instructions. So I didn't use a tab box because I do not want to limit myself to the 1 hour per day time limit. So once you are ready, first thing you need to do is to try to connect using this to this IP address using Metasploit. Okay, so in this room, actually there's an internal Blue exploit. So we're going to use Metasploit to exploit this vulnerability. Okay, so first thing you need to do is to start this database service post SQL start. So let's do that first. So the reason why we need to start this database first is to enable Metasploit to run faster searches and store the information while we do the scanning and exploiting. So can Metasploit still work without starting this database? It can still work, but it will be much slower. And there are certain things that will not be found. Okay, so in this case, let's do that. Start first. So you need okay, so once you have started, then you can start the MSF console, which is the Metasploit. So once it's done, you can see here there's this search internal Blue. We will not do that because we already know that that's the vulnerability. So we will skip into this step. Use the exploit in this module. Okay, so it says here no payload configured. So defaulting to this. Okay, so what we need to do next is to specify the IP address of the target. So in this case, the target is this machine. So this is our IP address. So we just copy first. Then let's go back here. So we set the target IP address using the following command. Next, what we need to do is to set the payload. Okay, so what we can do is we can copy, paste. Okay, so once that is done, then next we need to set the listening host to the IP address of our local machine. So in this case, the IP address of my local machine is this. So it is different from yours. So you set your own local machine IP address. Basically, that is also the attacker machine. So press enter. Then next, you need to set the listening port. So we set the listening port to 4321. Next, once we are done, then we just enter, run. So just wait for a while. So once we see this result, it means that we have successfully launched the Metasploit shell command. Okay, so next what you need to do is to find the flags. So let's take a look at what the task that we need to do. So basically what we need to do here is to find the 3 flags planted on this machine. So these are not traditional flags, rather they are meant to represent key locations within the Windows system. So we need to use the hints. I mean, we can do use the hint as well. But anyway, we can use the hints provided to complete this room. So first, let's take a look at flag 1. This flag can be found at the system root. So I've already found all the flags, but I just want to share with you my thought process is and what are some of the methods you can use to find all these flags. So first, what you need to do is to enter into the Windows shell commands. So in this case, what you can do is to key in this shell commands, then press enter. So as you can see here, now it looks more like a Windows terminal. So first, this flag, so for the flag 1, this flag can be found at the system root. So when I saw this, I was thinking, so where is the system root in the Windows machine? So if we do a search, it says here that system root is a directory where the core of Microsoft Windows operating systems are stored. So in this case, the files are stored over here. So since I have that clue, what we'll do is to go to the root command. Okay. Of course, it says here is Windows, right? So we can actually do let's go back here. I mean, we can also do a search to see if there's anything interesting over here. So when I take a look at this, I realize actually there's nothing much over here. So it could be that the flag is ready at the C drive, at the root folder. So I just want to go one level up. So next, then I will do a dir. As you can see here, we found our first flag. So in order to show what is inside the flag, what you can do in Windows is to use this command called type flag1.txt. Then click enter. And there you have it. We found our first flag. Next, where is our flag 2? So as you can see here, this flag can be found at the location where passwords are stored within Windows. Okay. So Windows really doesn't like the location of the file of the flag. So okay, so this is a clue. So if you do a search on where we actually store the hash within files in the Windows machine, it could be found under the config folder. Okay, so if you do that, let's take a look. And there we have it. We have our flag2.txt. So let's do type. And we got our second flag. Of course, at this moment, I also want to share with you a cheat code, and that I accidentally found it, is that you can actually search directly for the flag itself instead of finding out where the file is being stored. So what you can do is that you go back to the root folder at the C drive. What you can do here is to do a search. So we know that the flag 1 is in this format, flag1.txt. So flag 2 could also be flag2.txt. I mean, we can give it a try, right? So let's do that. We can do a dir flag2.txt. So do a /s and /p. Okay, so what this command does is that this /s option directs a search of all folders on the hard drive. The /p option pauses the display after each screen of text and double check everything. And there you go. So now we know that what is the directory of the location of the file. So it's under here. Okay. So that is a trick method. Okay. So are you able to do that for the flag 3? You can do that as well. So if we do the same, dir flag3.txt /s/p, and there you go. This is the location of the file. Okay. Of course, if you want to use this shortcut way, you can also look at the hint and guess where the location of the file is. So it could be under this user, and then you check the documents and you will be able to find the file. So if we do a then do a type flag3.txt, and there you have it. We have found our third flag. So that's it for my short tutorial on this Blue CTF challenge. So I hope this video has been helpful to you. And if you like this video, I appreciate you give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video.